This is a photo I took in Detroit of the outside of a convenience store, a 7-Eleven if you like. And you'll see there's a big camera there, a security camera, because Detroit's one of these places where there is a high level of crime. There's vast areas of the city that are in fact completely abandoned. Here's another photo I took very close to where that camera is positioned. It can be quite a scary place. But the police there have done something very innovative and very positive in this world in which we're seeing so much questioning about policing. So a few years ago, they said to service stations like this, if you invest in that camera, you buy your own equipment and pay for the connection and put up that sign there which says you're a green light partner, you can connect to a 24-hour monitoring station that we will maintain at Detroit PD headquarters. So they trialled that with 8 stores. So it's live back-to-base monitoring, but most importantly, the customer has invested in the hardware, the internet connection, the connectivity and so forth. By doing so, obviously, and putting the signage up, there was a visibility to that monitoring, that extra level of vigilance, if you like. And they did this because most crime, violent crime in particular, occurs around these sorts of locations. Well, 12 months later, they got 8 to sign on as volunteers to pay for their equipment. 12 months later, the crime around those 8 was down by 50%. So then they got another 100, and then 200, and now they're sitting at 567 odd businesses that have signed up for that program voluntarily, and they're funding it themselves. Now, it's a lovely example of, and there's sort of a map of Detroit and all these people actually hooked up to Project Greenlight. Lovely example of what a very great futurist, much greater than myself, a guy called Alvin Toffler, called prosumerism.